Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fleet Fumbles Railroad. I wanted to make absolutely certain everything was as it should be before I pulled the trigger, but yes, we're back in Railroader. And I hope you are all as excited as I am for what promises to be a very, very fun little episode. If I can actually get the game to want to let me Alt-Tab back into it, that's why. Right, so, without further ado, let me just make sure that everything is as it should be. And let's meet the ops crew. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dry Dock Inflation Railway once again. So, I had a discussion with Chair a couple of days ago, and some of you may
He was
notice,
in more of my.
some of you may notice that number one is currently highballing her way under waypoint control to Alaka, and that's for a very specific reason. Number one is basically going to run a Bryson to Alaka passenger service, and that can be someone's job. Basically, because A, it brings in money, and B, it makes sure that what's the word? That there's also something going on. If I remember correctly as well, there is there's number 7 to work. She should be at. She's near to Nantahala. She's not quite there yet, but she's near to it. I think she's at the first of her dropouts. In fact, yes. I think she's got some putouts to make here. Oh no, National Park. Wait. National Park Service was passed.
That's like halfway.
Yeah,
It's in Hewitt.
Yeah, why is it still in the train? Why didn't they drop it off? Oh no,
Oh no, National Park and Wesser.
Yeah, why didn't they drop it off? They could. Never mind, it's fine. It's fine. It'll just be dropped off on the return trip. It's not a problem. Right, yeah. So there's some switching work to be done. So if someone wants to take up number 7, Chair, if you want to finish number 7's run for me, I'll be very appreciative. Put everything where it's meant to be.
There's
My game thing.
there's a line of empty log cars at Whittier Lumberyard that needs to go up to Walker, I think.
There should be. I've just been having a look around, making sure everything is as it should be. No music this time, I'm afraid. I decided that, well, much as I like the music, and especially, the old Railroad Tycoon tunes that everyone like, it's good stuff, but, oh, what's the word? I can run Railroader fine, just by itself, but when it comes to actually, what's the word? Running a music app and the Railroader itself, my computer doesn't like it. Let me just very quickly check the industries up at Alaka, because that's number 11's job right now. No new copper ores yet. No, nothing new in terms of copper ore. There's nothing to come up the Alaka branch, isn't there? We finished the morning's freight work, I think. There's only number 7's run to do.
We've got to get 5 and 6 loads actually into the interchange.
Oh yes, we need to do that. So can someone get on that as well? Whoever was running that.
On it.
On it. Good. Sidonis is on it. He's on it like a calm on it. Right.
Can the entire consist fit into that Y, or we're going to have to split it?
You might just get away with it.
There's only one way to find out.
Indeed, there is.
Right. Right, now I don't really want to. Oh, well. That one.
Oh, the 10's here.
Well, yeah, she's being repaired.
Oh,
It's the only place on the railway with a decent stock of repair parts,
okay.
and she's actually further west than she should be. I mean, east. Sorry.
Yeah.
In fact, because I think there should have been. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to check something because I think we might be in trouble if I've not done. Yeah.
I don't want that, mate.
Sea Dodders. Sea Dodders.
Yeah.
I need you to put your train in the Y and hold where you are.
Okay.
So put your train into the Y like you're going to reverse it, but then hold.
Yep.
Because the interchange is about to be served in 5 minutes, and we will have more cars coming.
Ooh, lovely.
Do you want me to grab something to move those log cars up to Walker, or?
Well, yeah, that's number 3's job.
Okay.
That is the purpose for which she exists. Well,
I'm gonna have to go all the way to Whittier to get them.
Oh, why are they in Whittier?
They emptied there.
Oh.
Or, well, Whittier Lumber, they emptied there. They need to
Oh,
just
in
go
that
back
case,
up
then
to the-
just get number 2. Pull them out. Pull
Okay.
if there are full logs, put them in. If there are empties, pull them out. Put them into the yard. There will be a westbound freight coming, so
Okay.
they can be put onto the end of that. Let me just check. What have I got down at? Please tell me I have some other motive power apart from number 9 down at Dillsborough. I don't think I do.
Hillsborough's, sorry, number 9's in Cowie.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's... And let's see, we have 3 people viewing the stream tonight. How are you all doing? Ruinon is here. He's letting everyone know what a bad person the foreman is. That's a lock of fuel we can have. I'm just gonna check all of our contracts. Okay,
Question for
okay, we
Ruin,
can
do you
go
still
up
get
to-
paid if they don't turn up?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Just bring it. Yeah.
she's just annoyed by not being able to actually do her job.
It's not their fault.
Well, yeah,
Just bring a
but
chair.
well, yeah, but the problem, yeah, but again, like it's Ruinon that they you know.
So that's a good question, actually,
Oh
because
boy,
it's complicated.
oh boy.
Just I don't know how much of a delay Twitch is running on. This is in response to the question of do I still get paid? So yes, arguably I get paid. I get at least paid till 10 o'clock because of the way the contract's written. But then also, we're not really supposed. So I do get paid, but I also open myself up for summary termination because if safety comes in there or somebody from on high and sees that we're doing anything without filling out some of the paperwork that we're supposed to fill out every morning, we could get canned. Or if, God forbid, somebody gets injured, they're going to look for that paperwork, not find it, and can us.
So again,
So,
my response at that point would be why stop doing the work. You still get paid.
But I get bored. And
Yeah,
I've already got
yeah.
yelled at for playing my Steam Deck, so you know.
it is not your job. Like politely Ronan, you do not have the income to risk your job just because you're bored. It's not worth
Bring
it,
a
mate.
book.
Yeah.
You realize I am literally allergic to being bored, right?
Well, yes, but I would
That's
say
it.
I would say at that point do things related to work that don't require the paperwork. So go through logistics with the apprentices, brush them up on their knowledge, make sure they know what they like. You know, like do some practical exercises or some theory. Just, you know, do something
Team building
that's...
exercise.
Yeah, no, not so much of that, but do something productive that doesn't require the paperwork to be signed off.
Let them do things.
Because honestly,
Yeah.
Runon, it is not worth your job to do work when you do not have the paperwork. Otherwise, you are getting just to be just as bad as your foreman. The whole point is you are not
Yeah, but
supposed
at least
to do...
I'm getting stuff done.
No, that is not... No. 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 It's not. It's not worth it. It genuinely is
Well,
not
now is
worth
not
it.
the time for like time.
They're
We just got 19 cars at the interchange.
there's a union meeting tonight, and it will be brought up again to leadership, and been like, we've got a problem here.
Yeah, like, just say,
Really
look,
starting
like,
to piss me off.
yeah. Like, just say, like, I want to do my work, but this has been 2 days now where I have not been able to achieve my productivity because I have not been able to do the work because it's not been signed off. And make it abundantly
And I'm
clear
getting-
why.
Yeah, and I'm getting bitched at by the people on high who really, realistically, shouldn't even be talking to me if you want to be real particular about it, for not having certain things done in the time that they expected them to be done, which is one of my major irritants, because it's like,
Again, it's not your problem. It's
Yeah.
it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Say to him, look, foreman's not turned up. Like, we're all in trouble if I do work without the paperwork being signed off. He's the one who has to sign off the paperwork. We all get into trouble if I work without the paperwork. Well, obviously don't use that level of sass, but, you know.
Remind them how much of a fine they're going to get if you work without the paperwork.
Yeah.
yeah, and you get injured. Oh man, I was joking. I was joking with the Siemens tech that was out there today, and was like, yeah, OSHA shows up, and one of my coworkers like, yeah, I hit for the game. I'm like, oh, at this point, and I'm not saying this, but at this point, I might just take him on a grand tour. Feel the fucks for it is barren.
You need a hand, don't you, see, Dodders?
It's struggling.
I'm coming up behind you.
I've got-
I've got to get through to the interchange anyway.
I've got everything wide open.
I think I've got coal and water to shove you up the grade and still drag the cars through to Dillsborough. But at that point, number 9 is basically gonna to shove you up into the Y.
The Yellow River Stone Forest National Geological Area in China.
What the heck is what? What the who is talking about an area in China? Like, come on, that's not even related to the conversation.
China. Yeah, I think somebody's having some significant mic bleed through.
Yeah, that is the last
But
thing
also,
we want right now.
China.
Okay, there we go. Bring it up. Bring it back. Bring it back. Okay. Dig it in. That's it.
Bring it back now, yo.
Yep, quite literally. And come on, number 9.
If only we hadn't derailed number 10 or 11.
Number 10 would do this solo. Just about.
Who derailed 10?
No, no one derailed 10. Funnily enough, she got gamed.
Oh. Why we can't have nice things?
Yep, literally, this is why we cannot have nice things. So Timu's chatting, Ruinon is here, but no other chatting so far. Problem with, I know you say you need to engage with chat more, Ruinon, but problem is I look and then there's just silence for ages, and no one says anything. I'm like, I can't engage with nothing.
That's your fault.
I can't engage
Yes.
with nothing.
Yes, but the problem is when chat does start popping off, it takes you 30 minutes to respond. That's why I tell you need to have chat up on your phone in your line of sight. So
you
when
don't
chat
have
does
to
get
be
hopping,
so condescending.
I have explained to you multiple times.
It's still no excuse to be condescending.
I'm a condescending.
I don't care. A little bit less of the condescending.
Did you just like not?
Please tell me you did not just hit the air.
No, I just put stuck on a waypoint.
Why? Why did you do that?
Because it works.
No, we were driving the train up the hill. You foobarred the entire thing.
It'll be fine.
No, you have quite literally fucked up.
Is it
Don't
still-
don't
is it
do
still
that
moving?
again. If we are
Still
doing
moving.
things manually, we finish them manually. You don't give an AI control when a train is moving. Rule 1. Especially because the AI is shit at running trains like this. It sucks.
It's fine when I use it on my road.
Well, we don't do that here. We run trains manually. Especially because you're the engineer on the train. Why would you just stand there and do nothing? Because now you've basically said, I am not going to play the video game. Why are you here?
Fine, I'll go back to manual.
Like, if it was if you were managing multiple trains, I'd understand, but you're not. You're the engineer for this freight. Does Silver have a water tower? Because I may have to take water.
Yeah.
It must
No.
be going blind.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Never mind.
There's still a log.
It'll go with me.
Okay, so there's one car for the interchange. So what I'll do is I'll put that. Yeah, I'll put that there. That's fine. Oh, actually, I can deal with that in later. So all I've got to do is just get him through the. Because I don't think the. No, the Y is on a slight grade, but it's nothing remotely like the will that train fit? Just about, I think.
Yeah.
Just about fit in the Y, I think. Oh cool, the loads are different now. Coal is coal, debris is debris, copper is copper. Okay, number 1 has arrived. Who doesn't have
Yep.
anything to do?
Well, there's still a log on the log cars that I was going to
I
move.
have not yet done anything.
Okay, so you can
You can have
run.
it.
You can run the. So number 1 has arrived in Alarka. You are going to run the Alarka to Bryson shuttle passenger service continually. It is a new initiative to A, give people something to do, and B, to generate revenue. You will use 3 passenger coaches at Alarka and locomotive number 1 to do this.
So just back and forth.
Yep, obviously run round your train at either end, but you don't have to turn the locomotive. She should have smoke box facing uphill. And you're just connecting those stations. You're not meeting any trains. You're just connecting those stations. Hello! Hello, Rose Dragon Slayer. Nice to see you. The Dry Docking Fleet is a joint server railroad. So it's operated by server users of both my server on Discord and the server of the naval YouTuber Drakinafel. Could someone provide her... Ruinon, could you do mod things and provide a link to Drax Discord? That'd be grand.
The mods are modding. The mods are modding.
Well, yes, that is.
It's not in the budget.
It is, in fact, in the budget. I would like it to be in the budget. It is. It is very.
We can make an
much.
amendment.
Wait a minute. You mean I'm supposed to be getting paid?
No, that's why it's not.
There
in the
isn't a
budget.
monetary value. It's just objects I find.
Oh, I was hoping to get paid.
That is why it is not in the budget, because there is no budget.
Unless you want this crayon I found.
Do you wish for the crayon? Is that,
It would be a more it would be a more effective foreman than the one I currently have.
It's very funny.
But am
I've
I
played with you
wrong?
guys before, remember? You derailed your brand new 4-4. Oh, you did! Yes, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, you did do that.
Have you already had a derailment this this
No,
stream?
no, not this
No.
stream.
Not yet.
We only just started, so there's time yet.
Yeah, there shouldn't be though.
Where are they going? What?
Everything's going reasonably okay so far. Chug, 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 chugga, 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 chugga.
Don't worry, I'll pick up supply shipping somewhere.
Okay, I knocked on wood for you. Hmm.
I wonder what speed limit is on this spur. Well, was it? Must be 35.
No, come on. Take it at 25, just a hedge.
When she starts squealing, we'll start slowing down.
Chair, I know you're a checked-off driver, but still, sometimes your recklessness surprises even me.
Actually, that's quite a tight corner. So, slow down.
And this is exactly what I mean.
You know, they were doing so well with this assortment
Let's
of
go,
cars
we good.
at the interchange.
There we go.
And then the rear end of it's all kerfuffled with different locations.
Let's see, how far in are you? You should just have enough space. And if you don't, you can leave a bit of it on the other part of the wire and come back and get it. It's fine, it's not a problem. If you can't fit in, doesn't matter. Like, it genuinely does not matter.
Hmm.
Whoop. There we go.
I'm watching the other end.
Well, actually, while I'm running back light engine, let's actually see what the heck has arrived at the interchange. So I'm expecting a few things.
A lot of Nantahala. There's
Yeah, there's not a
diesel
Hollow
for a
track.
Larka.
There's a Larka. Is that blocked out as it should be? Mostly.
The rear of it all.
There we have.
It's
The,
all
rear,
kerfuffled.
the rear of it's for Wilmot, that's fine. Bryson, Appalachian, Hardwoods. There's a few things for Whittier I'll need to sort out, but that's fine.
How much space do you got at the top of the Y?
About 2 cars.
You're gonna need to stop.
Yeah, hold it. Stop the train.
Stop.
It is a long
Stopping.
freight. It does not stop on a dime.
I know.
Well, leave
Okay.
yourself room to pull
It's got-
forward a little bit.
I've got about
how-
a car's length,
You got a car's length?
roughly.
Yeah, so drop back a bit.
Stop there.
I've
So
stopped.
the nearest thing is for Wilmont. So there's a few things for Wilmont. There's some for Nantahala. There's one thing for Dillsborough. So what I'm gonna do?
Or no, never mind. My bad. Okay, back up a little bit.
I do was the standpipe
Forward
and
or
Silver
back?
is filling at the interchange. It's annoying to run for Dillsborough just for water, says Sylvia. Yeah, you're probably right there, but usually we usually do okay. Just about.
Forward or back?
Back a little bit.
Well, that's good. We can finish the next phase of Nantahala before the end of the day, which means I can then order the track panels to finish Red Marble, and then we'll break through. And we'll finally be able to run an end-to-end excursion the entire length of the line. Beautiful. How you doing down the other end of the line, Chair?
All good. Just failing
Okay,
the
how much-
closure of the tool.
You got a car's length in front of you, right?
About.
Completely?
Yeah, I'll be able to fit a car in it.
Okay, keep moving back a bit.
The end cars are bled. I need to connect the air.
Yeah, no, it's where I'm going to split you. Just keep pushing.
I can't push. The mine closing the air.
Okay, go for it.
I should have just enough water to make it to Dillsborough when I can take water. With there being 2 loads of freight now moved each day, each way usually, one larger and one smaller, I'm tempted to break up number 6 and number 5. And again, they are very useful as a unit.
Just a fart. Just a fart. No! Can we just... Someone lay down in front of the train to extend the track like a foot. Damn it.
You shouldn't have tried to... You shouldn't
That's
have
me
tried,
right up.
You shouldn't have tried that. Hang on,
Yeah.
stay where you are, stay where you are. If we... Hang on. Try rolling it. So just leave the freight train where it is and try and roll the loose car and the other cars back a bit to clear the Y. And then come back and get the rest. Basically, guys, what I would suggest is leave that train in the Y and then just come back along the same path I'm coming down. Go onto the front of it, then shove it back to the interchange. That'd be my thought process. Basically.
Well, I assume you want number 7 brought back.
I was gonna say no, but then I literally just realised there is A, number 8's down that way as spare engine anyway, and B, 5 and 6 are going to end up at Nantahala, which will mean they'll be starting a return run. So yes, number 7 should come back.
I'll do the drop off at National Park.
Yeah, that's a good shout. She should come all the way back to Dillsborough, by the way. And if you see
All the way.
yeah, and if you see any loads to come back, bring them along. Because it can sometimes happen. There we go, just drifting. Just drifting. Just drifting down the hill. Oh, we've lost Sea Dodders.
Back in.
That is one good thing, it is downhill from the interchange, so I can drift all the way to Dillsborough. Dillsborough Freight House, remind me, that's the track in front of the station,
It's
right?
behind the oil on front of it.
Oh, that's not what I want to hear.
And I'm back.
God fucking damn it.
I think it's behind the oil.
Yeah, no, it is. Ah, shit. That's not what I need. It's fine. That's fine. It's all right. It's all right. It's fine. I can. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. It's fine. That's not a problem. Just drift on through, and then come to a stop in Dillsbury Yard. Because I'll have the speed to drift through, and then I can stop. There we go. Actually, keep it under control. We don't want to. We don't want to exceed 35. Not with these very, very valuable freight cars in tow. Ooh.
He didn't give enough beans, I don't think.
I was just going to push it then.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Keep it easy. Keep it easy. Fleet Oceans. What loco should I get for my third loco? Oh, so this will be your number 3, whereas for most of us it used to be. No. What are you doing, Timu? What's your railway currently? What do you do? What do you currently do on your railway? Because that is massively going to affect the answer I give.
My legs! My ass!
What in the heck just happened there?
My game just killed itself. Can someone please stop number 1?
I can do it. 1 second.
Where is it?
There we go. There we go. I've just dumped the independent. She'll stop. With 3 wooden-bodied coaches on, that's all it's going to take to stop her.
I just need to make sure she don't run away.
Brakes on number 9 are not as good as they once were. They are really not as good as they once were. Why won't this train stop? Oh my goodness. Why are the brakes no longer as good as they once were? Oh my goodness, I have dumped the air and this train is not stopping.
Switch. And bring her back.
What you gonna the driver say? I don't think she can hold him like
Well, you were offering a non-stop service.
That's not.
Pension us the rest of the day we run away.
Oh, the day, I'll never forget the day, the pension off the pair of us, the day we run away.
Gotta start dancing in the desk while I'm riding on the boxcar on the back of a train.
There we go. So yeah, then I can rearrange things a little bit. Yeah, because Alaka fuel can be dropped off at the Alaka fuel site. There we go, so take the doggies back. Number 1's travels can continue. Yeah, there's some things I need to change, but more overall, basically that entire cut of 4 cars needs to be put behind those, but that shouldn't take too long to do. I can do that fairly easily. I just gotta take some water first. Gotta have a drink. So we had a drink. Thomas felt better after a drink. Oh, we have fun. Lovely.
Thomas has never seen such bullshit before.
Ah, the classic. The classic.
And given the amount of bullshit he sees on a regular basis.
And then of course, it was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. that's
the good old George Carlin.
Oh no! Ringo.
Thomas was gonna
Oh no! Ringo Starr's better. It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything.
I don't know. George Carlin.
Nah,
no chill.
Ringo Starr.
But no chill.
No, it's Ringo Starr. It's better. Beep beep. Oh, that was weird. Excuse me 1 second. Still rolling back. Nice and easy. Ah, that's cool. The whistle chords move. Nice. Well, we can't have fun. Ah, good. I did actually survive to take water. Very, very good indeed. Nope, that is not good enough. There we go. Put the thing in the tank and it will... Number 9 felt better after a drink. So we drink. You had a drink. Ah, dear. Look at that. The
Whoosh.
Wheesh. Percy saw a sign. Percy, you must go wheesh and crash. Right, said Percy. Wheesh, crash. You are an idiot.
Number 1 is approaching Alarka Junction.
Train and hop off the train while it's moving to expedite the unloading process.
Indeed, this is truly a way to expedite the unloading process. It can be said, this is true. Right.
Throw your luggage out the windows, so you don't have to worry about trying to take it through the doors.
We just have benches on a flat car. That's what we're doing next.
What do we look like to you, Victorian Britain during the 19th century? We're not the Great Western Railway.
We're not that broke yet.
Was the Great Western ever broke?
I don't know. But we're broke.
No, we're not.
We done, bro.
We're not broke. Not even close. We consistently turn a profit.
You can say what you like.
I would
Great-
consider being over $7,000 in debt to be broke.
No, that's not.
We are over 7,000.
Being in debt is not being broke. Being broke is having no
I
money.
consider being broke.
We have no money.
We do. We have $10,000.
And yet you can't find it in the budget.
To repay the debt.
No, we keep 10,000.
Yeah.
We keep £10,000 on hand at all times. Anything over that, we use to pay the debt.
Or buy a new engine.
Well, well, hopefully now we're at a point where we don't need a new engine anymore.
So we're about
Cue
something
derailment in 3,
not carry.
2, 1.
Red Marble. So,
Oh yeah, we will need one of the 080s as helpers that I was promising.
I mean,
But we won't need that until we
we
actually.
we can temporarily pull another locomotive from somewhere to fill that.
Not really.
as a
There are
short-term
no
stopgap.
spares. There are no spares going.
Keep going. Here's a little bit. About 5 more cars. 5 or 6 more cars.
But, it's more a case of if we have a train that needs it, we can
+2.
probably grab one that's currently not doing anything.
if the
Will we need to pull
train
one?
from it,
I don't know.
Red Marble.
The problem is Nantahala's isolation. There's no
Yeah.
2 cars.
like to get a loco to help a train over that grade. You'd have to pull one from at least Bryson, possibly a Larker, and the
One more.
time that would take is
Long.
it's
Yes.
unacceptable.
It must be a case of
it'll
fuck.
probably be
It's
something
stuck.
cheap. Honestly, an S23 is probably what I'll buy first. Since the length of trains I expect to move over Red Marble shouldn't require any more power than that. But it has the right legs for it.
Yeah. That's mostly just. I mean, to be fair, I don't think we'll be running particularly long trains over Red Marble for a while, so.
It depends entirely on how the interchange traffic to the other side pans out, and whether some of the cars that currently go to Silver switch to going to,
It's
And-
fun when you get Robinson Gap coal that wants to go to Andrews.
Oh, that's gonna be
Then they'll
fun.
load it.
Oh, that is gonna make number 90 just even more valuable. I mean, although it might also obsolete her.
It might be a case for getting something even bigger, which.
Oh yeah. Oh no, there absolutely will come a point when number 90 will have to probably move to general freight work, and her coal days will be over. But not for a while yet.
I mean, as long as we're not having to shove stuff up Red Marble,
Yeah,
or at least large amounts of stuff up Red Marble.
yeah. Red
She'll
Okay,
Marble.
bring it back.
Yeah, Red Marble is the real. Like basically, when you start having a large amount of interchange traffic that goes over Red Marble, that's really when you've got to start as a railroad. Considering, are we gonna buy large consolidations and Santa Fe's? That's really when that consideration comes in.
And it's also the time where, if you have a lot of traffic, you might even consider a diesel, but this railroad does not consider diesels.
We only use diesels where
Infrastructure's there.
already exists.
Alarka.
Yeah. There may be an SW1 bought to service the Alarka branch and also handle some of the heavier switching work that will happen once Robinson Gap, because there will be a lot of switching work that happens on a grade at Alarka Junction.
Yeah.
Once the Robinson Gap coal trains switch over to going to, once they actually switch over to going to Andrews. What does Dragon Slayer says? Okay, so let's see what do. So, Rose Dragon Slayer says, in terms of this game, that debt is nothing. My line is 20 grand in debt and can maintain the payments no problem. Yeah, exactly. So sure, there is a dollar sing after the
We
sub.
are
The
$60
Berkshire,
in debt.
the Berkshire will have to
Five
become
more.
the general freight just to
Oh,
get you over
sorry,
the hump.
6 more.
Absolutely not. The Berkshire is definitely not becoming general freight. It is too much engine. To be blunt, it shouldn't even have been in the game in the first place. It's too much of an engine.
Or
I don't think they actually ran anything larger than, like, the C46
Two.
on this line IRL.
Yes, because it wasn't an independent short line. It was A branch.
It was under Southern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the traffic flows were nowhere near what we are actually achieving.
Alright, stop her here.
And also, to be frank, why would I have a Burke that can't fit on the turntables when I can get a Santa Fe that's more powerful and can? I just... That's more cars to the interchange. And as per...
I think the only point of the Burke is fast, heavy freight.
And
Because
there
I
we
think it's
go.
got slightly bigger drivers than the Santa Fe.
As per...
That's
Yeah,
much bigger driver than the Santa Fe.
yeah.
Yeah.
The,
So, like-
yeah, the problem is it's too big. It's too big.
Yeah.
We don't have the
And it's
infrastructure
also-
for it.
Yeah, and it's also a fast freight locomotive on a railroad that caps out at 45 miles an hour.
And that's if you're lucky. Like
Yeah.
that 45 limit depends entirely on the stock you're pulling.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, the Berkshire is too much because of its raw size, not its performance. It's too big. It is too big. It doesn't fit on any of the turntables.
It's too big, it's too fast, it's not what you need
The Santa-
on this railroad.
A Santa Fe, however, I was so glad when they had that, because that is literally what you need for late game freight power. That is just, that thing will go.
mallet.
We might see mallets at some point, but honestly, what we need instead is we need the following. We need light mic, heavy mic, light mounted, heavy mounted. We need the US Army standards.
On a fat, dirty mallet.
Yeah.
I know there
I would
is
kill.
talk
I
about
would kill
at
for a
least
light
a
mic.
light Mikado.
Yeah, I would kill for a light mic. I would absolutely kill for a light mic. I would engage in random acts of violence for a light mic.
Fleet, I've seen your taste in ships. You already engage in random acts of violence.
Hey! That's not fair.
But is it
It's
wrong?
costing my eyeballs.
Yes, it is.
Fairness is nice and all. Are you sure, Fleet?
Okay, so let me just...
Well, where do you want to hook up to the rest of the Y here?
Oh, that's really quite simple, lads. Literally, all you have to do is go down as they're going to leave and then hook onto the front. It'll actually be quicker than going back into the Y. It'll only take you two moves rather than three.
I was just asking the driver what way he wanted to go when I lined him up.
What Fleet said.
See, one of the
Good.
things that I will say about me is that there are many things that Fleet doesn't always get right. But one thing I basically do with unerring accuracy is how to best do switching in this game with as few maneuvers as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is something I seem to have an absolute knack for.
Have you ever considered maneuver maxim?
What do you mean?
Do switching in the most number of single motions that you can.
No.
No, because that wastes fuel and time is precious.
Especially on this railway, it is.
And fuel's expensive.
Are you saying that the fuel isn't in the budget?
We steal the fuel. That's how it
no,
becomes
the
part of the
fuel-
budget.
The fuel is in the budget. It absolutely is. And we have the funds
Stole it.
for it. Right. Okay. So we've got a westbound train being worked. Actually, I'll go and check myself once I've put this car away. Shouldn't take me too long. There we go. Yeah, Rose Dragon Slay does like the they do like the US Army Mikados and the heavy mics with the chonky boiler. Nothing wrong with a good old heavy mic. Nothing wrong with a good old heavy mic at all.
Honestly, we just need more USRA designs in general. The only ones I think we won't be getting are the Malays.
Excuse me 1 second.
Because you don't really need a Malay on this railroad.
You know what would destroy this railway? A 9000 class.
I don't think you could get a 9,000 on this
That's what
railway.
I said. It would destroy the tracks it was on.
I mean, it's
So
fucking 12 drivers and
even though the forward
Most
driver
not
actually
blind.
did have some adjustment in it.
And
Right.
the biggest issue is it's just there were not enough blind drivers, because if you blinded too many drivers, you don't get enough tractive effort on curves.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I said it would destroy the track that it was on.
It's just,
Got too much go.
Who sounds like they're trying to swallow their mic?
Runan.
Please stop trying to swallow your mic.
It's not that nutritious.
The mic is
I mean,
not food.
carcinogenics. Carcinogenics is always a good
Wait,
thing.
wait, what? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, okay, so I've got to do this then. Okay.
Mics are friends, not food.
Hang on, let me think about this. Let me think about this.
Notionally, noise suppression is supposed to cancel things like that out. Obviously, that didn't happen here, but notionally, that's what it's there
Noise suppression on Discord has a tendency to turn itself off at the most inopportune times.
It's when you have the auto gain on as well that it does that.
well, that's
That's-
silly.
That's why I use push to talk.
That's why I use NordVPN.
We are
Video-
not sponsored.
This video is not sponsored. Or this stream, sorry, is not
But
sponsored.
we don't need. You don't need a VPN when you're not on a public network.
I mean, there's utility for it in some cases, but like, get a free one. It's infinitely cheaper than paying however much per month.
As someone who's done networking, you don't need a VPN unless you're on a public network.
Well, we made a good chunk of change with that delivery. We're paying down the debt now. We could still take $100,000 of debt. We're nowhere near close to our debt ceiling, which, if anything, is a massive sign of financial health. The more debt you can take, the more the bank feels your railway is financially healthy.
Yeah, but think of it. We could have the bank not know how financially healthy we are.
Well, back it up, 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 back it up. The team who says fleet practicing for the future sponsorships. There's 4 people watching and I only see 2 of you chatting. What about the other 2? Come on, represent yourself, don't be shy.
I'm one of them.
Okay.
I'm the other one.
Oh. Oh, that's
They're here,
disappointing.
they're just not there.
Alright, you're good. Roll her back.
Oh, beautiful. Love it.
Oh yes, my exploded maize products.
Has Whittier absorbed that last log yet?
Should have done by now. Ah, the sustenance.
Sorry to disturb everyone here, but does anyone here like Victoria 3?
Not really the time or place. Kind of in the middle of something.
Alright. Neat. No one.
Hey, excuse me.
Well, now we know what Fleet's ringtone sounds like.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun.
Someone play it like randomly through the stream.
That would be an interesting idea for a redeem.
What food are you picking up for us, Runan?
For you? Nothing.
Yeah.
Go get your own.
Oh, God damn it.
Right now, I'm going to pay my dues, get my kitty skittles and antibiotics, and then go to the union meeting.
Make sure to get a Mickey on the way there so you can drink it on the way back.
Why? I don't drink, let alone drink and drive.
Called beverage driving. Just like pre-gaming a funeral.
Why would I want to show up to a funeral drunk?
You get drunk at the funeral.
Well, you can do that too, but you gotta pre-game it a little bit. You gotta get going. Gotta get on the right level.
But why?
There needs to be
You need
more
the right
than one
family
stuff
members to
there.
understand that, I guess.
Like, I feel like if I wanted to be drunk at a funeral, I just wouldn't go.
No, you go because you're second but curious.
Concern? I think that's concern. I think.
I don't know. When you've rode the lightning at least once or twice, you start to lose a few things.
I mean, I've gotten licked by everything up to 277, including 12 volts DC, which hurt the worst.
I mean, 12 volts DC is pretty spicy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've jumped cars with my bare hands. Not a recommendation, but we didn't have jumper cables. But no, my worst experience was 660.
Yeah, like I said earlier, you probably should have gotten looked at after that one.
I did already have an appointment that week, and they didn't find anything wrong.
Did they hook you up to an ECG?
They did actually. I just
okay.
never told them about it.
Oh, okay.
Just took it a ways to go there, buddy.
So if you ever act a little kooky, I know why then.
Yeah. I just rode the lightning. That's all it is.
But did you die?
Nope. I had some choice words though. And then I called the person who was in charge of the site over and be like, "Do you want to turn off that breaker? Go over there and walk up to that. Turn off that breaker."
I always love seeing the discourse that pops up every now and again in various electricians communities that I lurk in. Where it's like, you should never work anything live. And then all the service guys just look at them like, well, I'm glad that you get to live in a perfect universe where you can turn everything off.
I mean, I did wire my basement live, but I know what I'm dealing with. It was it's 120 at 10 amps. It's not going well. It can kill you, but
why in the world are you only running 10 amp circuits?
It's these are old wires, old basement.
I don't think I've ever seen a 10 amp breaker.
You want a picture?
Man, although
it's in our house.
We'll probably start seeing more as time goes on because NEC just permitted the use of 16 gauge.
I know a lot of new builds are using 20 amp.
Well, they're permitting it for lighting.
I have been muted, gentlemen. I appreciate you talking shop, but can we get back to the topic at hand, pretty please?
Okay.
Steak.
And what was that topic?
Steak, could you?
Yeah.
Steak, have you gone all the way to
Keep
Bryson already? And you didn't run round.
I didn't go to Bryson.
Want to come over?
Why didn't you go to Bryson?
One car.
What are you looking at me for?
Did you want me to go to Bryson?
Yes, I said the shuttle runs from Malacca to Bryson and back.
Right. We don't have to
Like
go.
when it's
Nice,
operating
there you go.
when
You're
it's
good.
operating as the shuttle, that's what it does. When it's operating as the branch train to connect with, and it only serves those stations. When it's operating as the branch train, it takes in every station going whichever way the main passenger train is going and the branch stations, and then transfers all those people to the mainline passenger train.
Alright.
But right now you're operating as the shuttle.
Alright. Silver
We'll be making the
interchange,
next
drop
run
off
at
complete.
about 11, so.
There we go.
Maybe 11.
Exhausted days, man.
Fine, thank you. There we go. Moving on.
The
Moving
First
Stand.
World War will
got
be
a riddle
started
for
by
y'all.
some damn fool thing in the Caribbean. That's all you have to know.
I'm gonna file that one under no.
No.
Yeah, I'm filing
We
that.
got a riddle for y'all.
No, Slayer. I like my brain cells intact, please.
It's not bad.
Slayer.
It's not a, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not right now. Not when we're live.
Okay.
Because your filter is not ideal sometimes for being live. And you don't sometimes think.
He got Beth Little American gauge glasses as well, hasn't
Nice and steady. There we go. Bring it in.
Do you want any more context for the damn fool thing in the Caribbean?
Not. No. There's a lot of operations we need to do right now. Right. Yeah, that's clear. That's fine. That's all I need.
Let's see. Don't need water, do I? Yeah, I've got only 200. That's fine. Take on some coal next run.
Also, don't forget when you're running the shuttle, you need to really run round the train at Bryson, because shoving back and forth up the branch is fine for the branch train, but when you're operating on the main, you really do want to have your loco at the head of the train in whatever direction you're going. There we go.
I need to stop teleporting myself into that.
There we go. Nice and steady. Timu says he has those in his apartment, but the voltage is a bit higher than the US.
Yeah, those would be 240.
The real man's voltage.
Hey, 240 at 40 amp is a good time.
Gentlemen, let's not talk about getting shocked. It is a subject very shocking.
You get a charge out of it.
I suppose I walked into that one, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Yep.
You could say it has sparked a conversation.
Jesus.
And I must
Christ.
admit, it's been very enlightening.
Bloody hell.
I mean,
I could say it arced.
yeah. To be fair, the US is technically tri-phase 240, because weirdness. It means you get 120 in the home, but over the lines 240.
Well, yeah, that's the... Well, yeah, the same voltage you have in the home is not the same voltage you put through the wires.
Yeah. But 240 goes into the house, it's just in the house you don't get 240.
Well,
Unless you have a very special outlet, and those are big and chonky. Welcome to electricity. It has many fun things. And dangerous things.
This is why I do not like it.
God, this is weird. This feels weird. Taking number 2 out on the main.
that is weird. Why are you being weird?
No, I've missed these for so long.
Oh, look at her fly! Look at her go!
I'm gonna go grab those empty logs or something.
Too late. Already did it.
Steve's probably throwing in bolts out at that speed.
Come on, girl. Break a mile a minute. I know you want to. Yeah!
So you know, I'm running 5 and 6 to Dillsborough to pick up some water.
Yeah, and then you've got a train waiting for you.
Yep.
What to do?
Three.
In the dirt.
You are?
Play.
We have to have one, don't we?
See, it's intoxicating, that pursuit for a mile a minute.
It really is, isn't it?
Which one?
We have to have one derailment every stream. It's part of the tradition at this point.
Yeah.
I am sure they've sharpened that curve. It was not that sharp the last. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, they've sharpened that curve. So yeah, be advised. The long straight.
Sleep. You don't want to be going above 50 around those corners.
Yeah, they've sharpened that. You used to be able to do it at 60.
I got down to about 5.
Yeah, you used to be able to do that at 60. They've sharpened that. I remember.
About 50.
Yeah, I remember doing those curves at 65 and being fine. They have sharpened those since I last did them at speed.
Pick up about out through Thomas Valley. Wilmot's fine. You want to drop down to 45 on those curves. Then you get up to about 60-ish through Barkers. You want to drop down to about 50 before you hit level crossing, because that will throw you. And then general.
Bloody heck! They've sharpened the curve at the end of the loop.
Yeah.
At Wilmot. Good lord! Oh my god! I can see it. I can see the old. Why have they done that? Why have they sharpened the curve?
Probably to stop people running through it at 65 mile an hour.
Yeah, they have absolute. Yeah, they have completely realigned. Oh my god, they have. They've totally realigned.
Jesus.
Yeah, they've No wonder I derailed. They've completely realigned that. They've
How much did? Yeah.
I thought it was just me being silly, but no, they have actually completely realigned that section.
Is 2 okay?
Yeah, she's honestly, it's not bad. She's 72.
Oh, that's good.
She's okay. Yeah,
okay.
Slam her into the shed a bit once. Once number 10's repaired, we'll get her repaired. It's fine. She's okay, and besides, if she can work the mill at 40% being repaired, she can work the mill at
Okay.
You know, you get the point.
Yeah.
That's fine. It happens.
It do. Could have been a hot box.
And also, to be fair, better to have it be found out by number 2 with a single car,
yeah,
than the passenger train with number 4, or God forbid a heavy freight.
The big 90.
Yeah, like seriously, if I'd come blasting through there, like some of those curves, seriously, like you can't take them at more than 35 anymore. The section from
Thomas
Whitty...
Valley's down to about 45. They're fine.
No, no, not Wilmont.
I've Fleet. I've taken a heavy Pacific and a 9-car train through those at 45.
Not since the update, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, even
Yes, I have.
like last
Yes,
week.
I have.
Last week they were not like that.
They were.
No, they weren't. I am
They were.
absolutely dead
They were.
certain they weren't.
They were.
They have not updated since the 3rd of March.
I am 100% certain those curves were not like that.
They were.
I've driven through them. They weren't like that.
Since.
Someone is hot micing. Please stop hot micing.
Because it was about 2 weeks ago that I tested. I did some test runs. I mean, if you're feeling lucky, you could probably do just scrape 50. Thomas.
I am relieved though that I'm not the only person who noticed that the curves had sharpened. But I didn't realise it until. Well, I suppose I've not really like when you're running a freight to Robinson Gap, you don't really notice it because you're not with 35. You just see the railway as it always was. But well, I'm glad I've seen that. That could have been farcically worse. Yeah, Timu. Oh no. Yeah, we're supposed to have one wreck. Like I say, we get one. Every session you get one.
We got a quota. We got a quota to meet.
No, that's no. We have an allowance for one wreck by one person. Beyond that, beyond that, Fleet loses his marbles.
One wreck per person, right?
No, one wreck by one person. Not one wreck per person. And I have wrecked. So that's it. No more wrecks this time. Okay, seriously. I have never seen us serve any car into that other siding at Wilmot. Not one. What do they even keep in there?
Wilmot Freight House. Are you sure we have a contract?
I'll check.
Does it need a contract?
I mean,
no.
I don't see Wilmot Freight House at all on the contract list.
It's Wilmot House Track.
House Track even.
Wilmot Station.
Yeah.
Slay Micah and Mist.
No, you can't have a contract. Oh, sorry, I forgot. So that just means that there might be a random boxcar hiding somewhere on the network. Wilmot Freight House.
Well, no. If there was, we'd have the contract.
Well, no, because it's not a contract. It's not contracted. It's like either freight, like some of the other freight houses. You just don't get contracts from them. You just look here.
I'm doing.
Oh,
I
very
mean, we
quickly.
can always go around to every single station and populate out the switch lists.
Who has the time?
I do, evidently.
Green signals. I know.
There we go. Very nice. There we go. Everything goes well. Drifting back towards Whittier now. There we go. It was nice to take number 2 out on the main, even if it did result in a little bit of a rocky ride. Yeah, that's weird. That trackage is really weird. I do not remember it. Yeah, no, they have Yeah, they properly realigned it.
It has been changed, but a little while ago.
Excuse me, hello.
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 Right, carry on. Move forward.
Sorry I'm late for my shift.
Not really.
So you missed a derailment.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't me.
Calling it a derailment was, well, politely, a
Did it come off the rail?
No.
They went into the dirt, yes.
Quite distinctly was not on the track anymore. So.
Right. Anyway, so your check. So the way we're doing check rides now is actually made available by a new service we're running. You will join up with Steak and help him run the
Alarka shuttle run.
The Alarka shuttle.
You have about
between Bryson.
3 seconds before I depart Cochrane.
Is that number 1?
Yep. She's working the Alarka shuttle. Steak will drive the train down, but once you get to Bryson, the running round, and obviously handle passenger operations for now. But ever since your derailment of number 11, the job of you need to conduct another check ride. So Chair will take you up.
Yeah, fair enough.
You will run round the train. We'll wait for the passengers to board. Steak will give you right of way. You'll go up the mountain, making all the station stops, run around, come back down, and if at the end of that time Steak is happy that you operated within limits for the entire run, they'll pass that on to me, and you'll be passed off as an acceptable driver to operate within the speed limits.
So we don't turn around at the Y, we just run around?
Yeah, there's no point. It's a shuttle. And also she's running uphill. You want your smoke box pointing uphill if she's doing it a lot, which she is.
I guess that's a difference between I have an observation car on my Alarka route, so I have to run it for. I always turn it around.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I've not got one. Like, it's not enough passengers to make an observation car worth it.
It is funny though. We have the exact same number of locos. It's funny just to see the different ones we have.
Well, yeah, we bought what we needed. You just bought what you thought you needed, and it's backfired on you.
Oh, and I wouldn't say that. I'm using all of them.
I just buy box.
We know. We know you love the box. We know.
The box?
He buys box cab diesels exclusively.
The Azure box cab.
Oh.
It's 60 tons of tractive effort.
He buys the box cabs exclusively and lashes them up into whatever combination he needs to do whatever job he needs to do.
I mean, there is the RS-1, but that's going to be the designated passenger locomotive.
You're really going to get an RS-1 to do passenger work? Really?
Why not? It was a thing Southern did.
Yes, but...
We're taking notes from Southern now.
I want a doodlebug. I need a doodlebug.
Everyone desires doodlebug. We've got RDCs now, but they're expensive.
No, they're not in base game, sadly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten a diesel yet at all, so...
Do we get a bonus for operating a full rake of palace cars with an observation?
I don't think so. It's just the observation car that gives a bonus.
It should be something they add.
Because why then? Why would you buy the palace car? It carries the least passengers and is most expensive.
Exactly. So even my first class express with my Pacific, it's all the normal heavyweights just so I can have the most people.
Yeah.
Go.
You do get, well, you do have in freight passenger equipment conditions. That might be...
No, that's just how maintained your cars are.
I just run with 2 palace cars in the set because I have a first class and people are fancy. But only in my express passenger sets. The normal passenger sets.
Wait, you still want me to run 5 and 6 together, or do you want to split them?
Pardon?
Do you still want 5 and 6 together, or split?
No, together. You're gonna, they're gonna have to work the freight run back the other way once they're So yeah, so basically, take water, pick up that rake of cars. Before you set off, walk the train. It's come from the interchange. I have no idea what the oiling level is.
It's now 100% because I should have walked it.
Nice. In that case, then.
Thankfully, I did.
In that case, then off you go. Have a good run. Your first.
One of the wagons are at 26%.
You've got a draw. Oh, fuck! I've just. Oh, never mind. It's. Fuck's sake.
They have a drop at Wilmot. One of the cars on it.
Well, I suppose they can do it. The problem is I've just kind of shot them in the foot because I've blocked the Wilmot siding with a unless Chair gets there first.
I could grab.
Chair, where are you with number 7?
I'm on the boundary between Hemingway and Bryson.
Yeah, it's about 10 mile post 65.
Okay. Do you reckon you could run to Whittier, non-stop without coaling and watering at Bryson?
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be easy. I mean, there's 2 cars I need to pick up in Bryson.
Oh yes, so do that.
You ready for me to take over, State?
I mean, there's two
not
cars
yet.
in Bryson to pick up real quick.
Oh, so did you put?
No. Steak is doing the run down to Bryson. He's finishing that run.
Oh.
Because your check ride will be a full loop. Bryson, Alarka, Bryson. That will be.
Okay, I see now.
That's the check ride.
Yeah.
Sorry about the handbrake. I almost had a coal train run down a hill on me, so I'm paranoid of always handbraking.
You don't need to handbrake this light of a train.
You really don't.
The locomotive brings in more than enough.
Okay, red marble grade's being
Brake
done.
line. Vacuum in the brake line, or you have a handbrake.
Oh, there we go. I'll order that.
Hey, I just finished that yesterday.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure signals operate everywhere we are. And we're nearly there. We've nearly got it.
Yeah, I need it because on my server it's just me, so I rely so much on auto engineer.
For some reason, Whittier's just not signaled, even though I think I ordered the parts, unless it's ongoing.
Is there one that's not quite in the delivery point?
No. Signals Whittier to Bryson. Signals Hemingway to Brooks. Signals Thomas Valley to Silver. So is East Whittier just... Yeah, East Whittier is just unsignaled. Yeah, East Whittier is just unsignaled. It's weird. I don't quite understand why.
There's a giant gap there. It's a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it is.
Although
it makes the auto engineer confused sometimes.
There's signal posts at milepost 56. They technically protect all of that. So any movement between milepost 56 and Whittier.
Yeah, a little bit off kilter though. Right. Okay.
I think we're mostly on the downhill for the rest of this, so we go put on the Independent.
Okay, so that's that. How long is it until number 10 is repaired? Shouldn't be long now.
Let's go straight ahead. Alright, is there anything expecting to go past Alarka Junction the next while?
No, you are the only training section. Speaking of, though, I will just check.
Oh, you guys do have a Mastodon.
Yeah, number 10.
Yeah, I have one too. It's my number 10 as well, funny enough. So.
Okay, yep, so Robinson Gap are starting to work through their coal cars, as they often do. Nothing surprising about that at all.
Oh, and Fleet, if it does make you happy, I do have a 210 as my coal engine as well.
They're useful. Number 90 is Number 90 is served very well. She can do things no other engine on the railway can.
Yeah, mine's just number 9 though, because I just stuck to numbering order.
Well, yeah, but 90 is supposed to be a real engine.
Strasbourg 90, yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't resist having one of my favorite American engines on my railway.
Oh yeah, that's when I saw that they changed the one Pacific to be a heavy Pacific. I was like, okay, now I know what my express engine is, because I love heavy Pacifics.
Wow, chat has quieted down. It's really not.
Well, that's because I'm not in there anymore.
Yeah, it's really not seeming popular.
Alright, just the question is, like, am I crazy because now that I'm actually working through to get to the grade built, I took one of my old engines and I'm now basing out of Bryson just to take it that way so I don't have to run an engine all the way down there to Nantahala.
I mean, generally, people base anything that operates specifically for Red Marble out of Nantahala.
Yeah.
Well,
it's got water and coal.
Well, it's like I just started working out there, so I hadn't filled up the coal yet.
Yeah, we basically stole Dillsborough's coal wagon to rush that out to Nantahala.
I just started a new day, and I literally just got that 80 tons ordered. So
yeah, we needed to do it.
Luckily, it's not too heavy yet, so I took one of my old. I had a 10-wheeler that was running passenger that I took off because it just didn't have the range anymore. So that's now my dedicated Nantahala engine.
Yeah, there goes number one, pulling away. And with a pretty decent train load as well.
There's money in people.
Yeah. I'm surprised you guys aren't using the timetables at all.
Honestly, with the way we run the railway, it would actually be a detriment rather than a benefit.
Yeah, I guess because I'm all auto-engineer, it makes a little more sense for me to do it.
Yeah, we run things manually, and we run passenger trains in them when we have the time. The shuttle is actually the first regular, continuous passenger service we've run, and if anything ever gets a timetable, the shuttle will be the one that gets it.
Yeah, because I know it can make your passengers way more profitable.
I mean, they're profitable enough as it is, to be polite.
Yeah, it is, especially if you have an observation car.
Even without one, it's still... like, it's pretty good. Let's see, number 8. No, number 8 pretty much ready to go, isn't she? Oh yeah, she's got coal, she's got water. Actually, what I will do...
I'm approaching that bend, aren't I? Where is it?
I'm just surprised your number 1 is still this tiny Pacific. I ended up selling mine.
Well, no, we don't plan to sell any of our engines. We can always use the spare motive power.
See, when I built the Alarka branch, I ended up selling my oldest 2 engines and got a better mogul in the 440 to run it, so I sold...
Bring up to 30. We'll cruise that until we get around to that. To near that bend, we'll slow down. I think I'll keep 25 through there. Yeah.
Ah, Timu is there. Good, Timu is still there. Which is good. And let me just...
And we're hitting milepost 67 right now. There's the milepost right there.
As a reserve engine, number 8 really needs to be fully fueled at all times so she can go out on the road basically instantly. That's what I'm doing right now, just making sure she's got a full load of coal and water, so that if the call comes out, she can just literally go, right, we're going. I do like how number 8 looks. I am very, very happy with her. And she has
number 8 was my...
And she has bailed the railroad out of numerous circumstances. I mean, she did a heroic effort moving an incredibly heavy freight train either last week or the week before. When
your number 8 was my number 5.
Yeah.
I did a lot of work with number 8.
Yeah, she's kind of become your engine, hasn't she, Poseidon, in a way?
Yeah.
If stuff goes wrong, Poseidon and number 8 will sort it out.
I had one like number 8. She was my first dedicated passenger engine, but now she's on that Nantahala route. The only thing I don't like about it is I wish it had more water in the tender.
It's not so bad. She's alright for water, mostly.
I mean, with water, it's more plentiful than coal.
Yeah,
it is, but it became a pain to having to stop when I was running passenger trains in Nantahala. That's why I replaced her with the Pacific, just for the extra range.
Yeah, Pacifics are wonderful. They'll they'll do silver Nantahala non-stop.
Exactly, that's why I got it. And my stopping service is run by the Atlantic, which also has a nice big tender. So
the Atlantic we actually use them as the second reserve engine. So number 8 is based at Bryson. Number 7 is based at Dillsborough, and those are our 2 reserve engines. If anything goes wrong, and any of the normal power, so that's the normal power for general freight is 5, 6, 10, and 90. If anything goes wrong with those engines, 8 and 7 come out.
yeah, see, my main freight is I usually just run a big freight. I usually take the coal wagons up with number 9 because it's the dedicated coal engine. Then the Mastodon takes the rest along the line.
Works as well. Well, that's another team who is still watching along, which is good.
It's funny though. I thought for a while I was going to have too many engines, but now I'm just using any. I have a dedicated logging Mikado that does the pulp, that does the cordwood routes. I got a tank engine running out of Whittier to service the log site and the sawmill.
It really only works if you've got as many people to run the server on average as we do. If you don't have enough,
otherwise you just need way more engines.
Well, no, you need way less, and you got to bring things way down.
I mean, I've got 11 engines on my row.
I have 12.
Depends how comfortable you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 1 and 5 are just going back for the Nantahala Silver. 8 and 9 do Bryson, Alarka, and then my brand new number 11, my Atlantic, does the Bryson Silver. 6 does all freight east of Bryson, 7 does all freight west of Bryson.
It is fun to see how everyone runs their railroad slightly differently.
Yeah.
I mean, generally, I'll have like.
Could someone just check
this
the
is
stream,
the
please?
dedicated
Is everything
freight.
coming through as it should? It's not paused or frozen, is it?
It's still going through.
Yeah, I just checked. It's still going.
That's good.
In a few moments, we'll be passing 65.
There we go.
Which track do I want to use into Bryson? I think I want.
Oh wait, hang on.
use that
Where?
track.
Wait, Chair, were you in Bryson a second ago? And you've passed through and you've gone.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, you are moving.
I'm in with you.
5 and 6 are coming.
Clearing
Did you do the Wilmont dropout, Seed Otters, or did you not?
No, it's still on his end.
I forgot about that.
It's fine. Just
No, I had that little wagon on the end.
It's fine. It's fine. Hang on. I'm gonna hop on the end of your train and do a flying switch so that it's gonna be a little bit complicated. So bear in mind. Hi.
Where should I wait, Dodders?
There might also be something at Ella to pick up. I don't know.
There's not. I mean, I'm nearly in with you.
Ella has cars that need to be moved onto a different track from where they're sitting.
Do they?
I kind of flew through Ela at like 45, so.
Why did you fly? I mean, I know you're a dedicated engineer, but come on, I need to.
I didn't realise you wanted those moving. They're not for silver, so I didn't.
Fair enough. Sidonis, how fast are you going?
31.
Right. Okay.
Got a yellow and.
I've decoupled the rear car. You are free now to move into. You are going into the yard, so prepare to obviously observe the correct speed limits as you enter the yard. There's a rake of.
Yes.
So you need to drop off the cut of cars at the rear that you're carrying, and pick up the logs for Walker. But after that, you're on your way. Get going. The switching will be left to number 2.
I've got a red with you.
Where are you? Yeah, hold in place. Yeah, hold in place there, because there's no room to do. Actually, no, never mind. Keep coming. Yeah, keep coming down the Actually, do you need coal and water?
I can probably make it.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Yeah, as long as you got plenty of coal, you can take water at Dillsborough, even if you can't take coal.
So, signal of danger.
Yep, keep coming, keep coming. Come all the way down to the end of Whittier Yard, East Whittier, all the way down.
You want me to take number 3 and just move the 2 farm supplies cars into the right?
Oh, yeah,
Correct, no?
absolutely. If they're not where they should be, yeah, put them where they should be.
I'm slowing down, by the way.
Yeah, alright.
Don't want you having another derailment. You slam into the back.
It is funny. I feel like I am driving a locomotive, but I am not driving a locomotive. I am, in fact, I am the funny flatbed man.
Should I expect us? Yeah, I should expect to stop. Oh well.
Yeah, you should expect to stop. Remember, no more than 20, ideally no more than 15 going into the yard.
Am I going into the yard?
No, I'm talking to Sea Dotters.
Good. Because I was not slowing down in time.
Yeah, you are on the main. Yeah, you're on the main, but you need to prepare to stop, though.
Oh, this is a nice straight bit. 50.
Alright. Trainers all stop. You are now cleared to begin process for the runaround.
Alrighty.
56 is all I'll do.
Chad! For God's sake, stop the bloody train!
Uh-oh.
Chad!
And you also want to go make
Why
sure
aren't
all
you
the
stopping?
passenger
I told
cars
you
are
to
set
stop!
up.
Yes, there's got to be close.
You told me to stop before the junction.
Yes!
Where have I stopped?
Bloody hell, man! You gave me a fright!
Can I keep going?
You gotta pick up this car that I'm stood on. But
Okay.
otherwise, yes. Because you've got to pick up to do at Wilmot, so you may as well do this drop-off as well. Bloody hell, Chair! You gave me the fright of my life! Jesus! Fucking don't whistle so confidently, you little shit. Sea Dodders,
Yes.
why haven't you stopped yet?
I'm stopping.
What? I said you've...
Oh, I might have overrun it a little bit. I need to
For
push back
God's
slightly.
sake. Again, this is a constant
That's
problem
not
with
that-
you.
Constant problem. You've had it twice. We've done things slightly inefficiently.
It
And this is a
matters.
slightly overrun stop.
It matters.
I've overrun by one car.
Give it a bit of a shove, and... Okay, put your brakes on. I'm just going to let those other cars roll. They should roll clear. And they should be able to... Yep, brilliant, fantastic. That's worked really well. And you can stop now. Yeah, you're all Whittier yard. Yeah, you're all Whittier cars. Right, okay, so... Hey, you know what? Never mind. I stand corrected. That was actually fairly efficient. That actually may have been quicker than a stop and cut out. The only way we could have done it better is if I'd have jumped forwards and done a flying switch on them as well, leaving you free to completely roll past the switch. So yeah, no, fair play, fair play. You were nearly past the switch.
Beautiful green light.
Yep, alright, bring it back. How are you for coal and water on 5 and 6?
I'll be fine to Bryson.
You may as well take coal and water while you're here. Simply because that means you can blast all the way through to Nantahala once you've done the drops at Bryson. And you may as well drop the Alarka tank car there as well. I'll have number 11 come down and get it as the branch freight engine.
Well, if someone wants to jump on, I'll do a flying drop.
Honestly, with Alarka and the way it is, it's a bit risky.
Into Bryson.
No. Just do a standard drop. It's safer that way.
The issue with Bryson is it's quite far. You gotta roll it, so the speeds you gotta do it at are risky.
Oh yeah, they're dangerous.
Well, I'm going through anyway, so I might.
No, it's just it's not worth it. Do a standard drop. It's also good practice. Right, you're clear. Take coal and water, and then off you go to Bryson. Lamau.
Wait, you free at the minute?
Yeah.
Pardon? What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to grab a drink. Do you mind filling up for me?
Sure, not a problem at all. I will do that.
Yeah.
Just be aware that 3 is departing from Bryson right now. So.
Yes. I'm going to Ella to move those cars over.
Yeah,
to the right
no.
track.
Yeah,
So
we're not going to be in Bryson for a hot minute.
Yeah.
I might need them.
There's also one car buried at Silver I want you to get, Chair, as well.
Cool.
You'll see it when you pass through. It's like on the right hand side siding. It's buried in Stop. Put the coal in the tender.
You put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. You put the lime in
No, we don't do that. We do not, in fact, do that. That is not what we do.
You drink the gin from the bottle and you do a little dance.
No, we don't do that either. There we go.
Good couple.
Guzzling up the water.
I think one is going to need to make a watering stop, but that can be done at Delarca. Now,
So just back through Hemingway, Alarka, Cochrane to Alarka.
Yeah, and then of course, of course, you can do the stop, and then you can do the stop as part of you can do the refueling as part of your run round maneuver, because you can actually direct your run round to take you through the engine servicing shed.
make sure it's supplied to all wagons.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Come back.
Alright.
I said stop, damn it.
Like that's everyone?
We will hold until 11:40. That is your departure time.
There we go. 5 and 6. Ready to travel on their journey through.
I'm back.
Right. All yours.
Choo choo.
Did you guys see the news that the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society put out?
No, not particularly.
Well, their Kickstarter for restoring the New York Central one they got is already past 56%.
That's good. That's very good.
It would be nice to see something New York Central running again.
Is it a Steam menu?
Yeah, it's number 3001.
Oh, big old bastard. Right.
It's funny because, like, here where we have the Steam Railroading Institute, they're trying to restore that 410-0 because they just need something a little smaller to reach some towns in Michigan where Pierre Marquette just doesn't squeeze in.
A 410 is not smaller. In fact, I don't even know what a 410 actually is.
460, my bad, 10-wheeler. I think
yeah,
I mixed up 10-wheeler.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've never heard of a 410.
We've got one. It's the Mastodon.
No, that's a 480.
That's a 480.
Is it?
I think there is a 410 design. Let me
there
go
probably
check.
is a 410 out there somewhere. But
Oh,
I got
I must get a hammer wheel
460 and 10-wheeler confused into one.
Yeah, oh well. My bad.
How long is it gonna take to? Oh, DFR number 2 is near. Oh, I'm not gonna finish.
Where are you moving 3 to?
Alright.
I'm
There
just
was
at
only
Mel.
one in
Oh,
the
you're fine.
United States. The El Gobernador.
Oh yes, her. I forgot about her. Oh, they basically
Yes.
fixed number 2. Ah, they basically
Long.
fixed number 2. She was an interesting design choice. I do wonder what the Central Pacific was actually thinking.
I wonder that a lot when it comes to certain railroads.
Well, good news.
I like to think that they would.
Honestly, it's the Central Pacific. They basically built the Transcontinental Railroad and then tried to ride on their laurels for their entire rest of their existence until they were bought out by the company that helped build them.
Yeah.
UP. Central Pacific
I
literally...
mean, it could be worse. It could be the Cab Ford 440.
Anything cab forward is good in my book. I love those things.
Yeah, the Cab Forward 440, that... yeah, you
I'm someone who appreciates footplate comfort, so I like cab forwards.
There's some strange chap on Instagram I follow who basically just kit bashes some insane thing.
Yes.
So he's just built himself a cab forward 9F.
Not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Oh, it's just a little strange.
Actually,
He's also got an Austerity Pacific, a bullied Austerity Pacific, which is basically like, what if we took a light Pacific
And made
and
it
gave
even
it
lighter.
like a Southern Region Light Pacific, and just made it like a Q1.
That sounds like that's an interesting prospect.
It's a Q. It's like a tapered
Wait, they made it a
Q1
duplex?
boiler on a bully. It's
Are you actually serious that they... Really? That literally just became ready to go? Of course it fucking did. Typical. Literally right and then, at that second. Of course it did.
oh, it's also a Caprotti 9F.
talking of 9S, why are they banned from the main line?
Angela center wheel.
I've heard like they've occasionally had problems with some switches.
And they've also caught on third rails on numerous occasions.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That scuppers my plans to see one on the main line.
You're never going to see one on the main line. It's never going to happen. Sadly.
Wait, no. Like, it would be really handy if you could have 9Fs on the main line, because we'd probably make ours Whitby certified. Although saying that, we did slightly break Sir Nigel Gresley last Whitby.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
She can't take some of the corners.
The Catanzi, they relayed the track under Larpool Viaduct, so the Catanzi truck just didn't go back in time, so it smashed its trailing wheel.
It's kind of like how 611 constantly has problems with its pilot jumping switches over here stateside. She's a bit of a pain in the rump to run.
Yeah. But with Gresley, it just took a massive gouge out of the brass, seat for it. So, if they want to spend 20 grand every time they send it to Whitby, sure. Otherwise, not.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had the money, I would, but...
Unfortunately, the problem is, every time it happens, there'll be an almighty bang, the train will have to do an emergency stop. Yeah, no, it's not just spending 20 grand every time you go to Whitby.
Yeah.
Because Network Rail would like to know why you've blocked their line.
I think also means... I think Scotsman can still do it, because she's short. Even though she does have a Catanzi.
A1s can, I think, because they're different. But Peppercorn A1s, A4s...
I don't think we'll ever see Tornado in Whitby.
Oh, to be fair, to get to the North Yorkshire Moors, they don't have to use, what's the word?
That's the thing. Yeah, like Bresley came to the NYR for this week by road.
Yeah.
So Funky Sear running along tender first down the main line. Because there's a reverse at Battersby, so everything has to turn around. It's a bit silly.
A little.
Okay. I get, 1.5 round trips on the footplate. Is it 1.5 round trips? I think it's 1.5 round trips on the Grizzly on Sunday.
The Grez would probably be okay. Hey Nigel, what have you got there? Another engine for our expanding fleet of passenger trains? No, I call it the Grez. And it's just a fucking shrunk boiler with a single driving wheel and a small tender. Nigel, what is this?
It's 422.
Yeah, it's a meme. It's not a real engine, but it's just the Grez.
I bet you've still got a screenshot of it from. I showed it to you.
The Grez. The Grez.
Grez and the Scot.
Nigel, when he huffing that Welsh coal, creates the Grez.
He just takes one of the streamlined B-17s, rips out the rear two drivers.
Yeah, the Grez.
No, he rips out the leading and the trailing driver. There's
two groups of engineers I never want to see huffing that Welsh coal because of what they come up with. Gresley and the Pennsylvania Railroad.
Yeah, because you think Bullied must have had some supply left over when he was in.
The man.
See, I have a soft spot for Bullied. The Q1 is my favorite British locomotive.
Like the leader, I'm sorry, but Bullied was really off his nut. The way you get a steam engine that actually works in the diesel era is you basically say we use the steam to turn a turbine to generate electricity.
Or just all the gobs of power that we had over here stateside.
Well, no, even then. No, I'm more talking about in terms of a steam locomotive that doesn't actually have...
Oh, the blaze through Ella.
Conventional steam engine, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how the leader actually transferred its power to its wheels.
I think it was geared.
Oh, fuck, he didn't try that, did he?
Every steam locomotive that didn't use conventional driving rods did.
Well, yeah, there's a difference between a geared locomotive like a Shay or a Climax, and whatever the fuck the leader was. No, seriously, I'm not fucking joking. Whatever the fuck the leader was an abomination against nature.
It used some black magic shit to get that thing working.
Fucking black magic, fucking more than that. I mean, Jesus.
Not black magic, coal magic.
Oh.
Yes.
No. They transferred the power by just having the steam inflexible.
Ah, ruin on. Hang on, 1 minute. Fleet did a thing. I banned a guy from the chat for advertising botting services.
Okay. I was gonna say it's either a bot service or something racist. Let's see which one it is.
I've not had any racism yet. I've not had any racism yet.
You don't even have to be that big to get racism and sexism in this website.
Alright, time to follow.
It was the bullied train-driven valve gear is what it had.
That's valve
it was
gear.
chain-driven?
Yeah, no, that's the valve gear.
That's valve gear.
I'm talking about the drive to the wheels.
Figure out what he did with that. Yeah.
So the pistons were actually in the bogies.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, did he try to pull? Wait. Did he look at the incredibly failed Paget locomotive and go, "Yes, this is what I need"?
Yes,
did he do a super inside frame?
No. That's that's not it at all.
Yeah.
Oh, he really? He
Yes.
must have known how awful the Paget locomotive was. It was not good.
Yeah, but it had a chain. But it had his chain gear.
Ah, yes, because that makes everything so much better.
And he tested it he tested the sleeve valves on an H1 first.
The leader was a mistake.
Mistakes get made on the way to greatness.
The problem is the leader didn't lead to anything, funnily enough. That's the shocking part of it.
Despite the name.
It was an attempt to keep steam relevant in the diesel era.
I mean...
It wasn't a good attempt. It failed, but it was an attempt.
Unless you're called steam turbine, that's not really going to work.
Or the H3000 project, which did yield some incredible results.
The what project?
The H3000 project.
I'm actually never heard of that.
How have you never heard of
It's
the H3000 project? It is the funny.
Somewhat modern diesel. Somewhat modern steam and diesel.
It basically takes advantage of a lot of thermal efficiencies and tries to make it so that anyone who can drive a diesel can drive a steam engine. And politely, they modified 614 to trial some of the systems, and she just said, "Nah, I'm just gonna move a 4,000-ton coal train on assisted uphill at 30
Oh, what
miles
the
an
hell
hour."
is this thing?
What?
I just saw a picture. What the? What is that?
Oh yeah, that's the H3000. The whole point is it was supposed to be a single unit machine which burned coal because the whole reason it exists is the oil crisis. I'm not even kidding.
Which one?
The 70s oil crisis. That is the whole reason it exists.
I was gonna say, why is it duplex drive though?
It to reduce hammer blow.
Yeah.
Reduce hammer blow. Increase. It was to try and get the power units, aka each of the powered bogies, to be because it's not a duplex, so they're bogies. It was to try and
so
get.
It's more like a forny.
Yeah, but no, it's basically it's basically applying applying diesel locomotive construction techniques to building a steam engine.
I see. Are we waiting for a certain time, or can I just go now that we're?
Well, yeah.
11:55.
Why are you waiting? Why?
I'm waiting for 5s and 0s.
What? No, go! Go now! You're the shuttle. Go now.
Alright.
Have you just been sat there waiting?
Like how I'm just sort of watching the tail end of 6 and 5, and I'm just following like a train's length behind it.
That works. Wow, that worked even better than I thought it would. Very nice. Boop. Yee. Money. Money.
Oh, if I could talk to money, how great my life would be.
Hello, I like money.
I've been putting SpongeBob on as background noise lately, so there's several Mr. Krabs songs stuck in my head now.
Mr. Krabs, the front door is missing. Oh god, we have fun here.
See, my favorite Mr. Krabs line to this day is still, "I should never have left you alone with a lit blowtorch and me roller skates." Mr. Krabs, you remember the last time you left me here to close alone?
Why is number 3 behind?
I'm following. I'm watching.
No. Why?
I just moved the cars over at Ella.
That's not your job. You shouldn't have been there. You should not have been
well,
there.
what's done is done.
What's done is done. The cars are in the right spot.
In future, ask permission before conducting any train moves outside
asked about it, and you said yes.
I didn't hear
He
it.
did ask. You did say yes. He did ask if he could use number 3 to go move those cars, and you A-okayed it.
Big yawn.
I might have done.
There's been no incidents.
I suppose. Right, where is everything?
Number 1 is almost clear to Alarka Junction.
I'm gonna put 3 away.
In that case, then, let me just make sure that C-Dollars is lined correctly. He's lined into the arrival track.
Here we go.
Bryson.
Okay.
C-Dollars is now. C-Dollars, you're entering the yard. You'll need to slow down.
Yeah, okay.
Where is Chair?
Silver.
Oh yeah, Chair is doing his work at Silver. Brilliant. Okay, so when Chair has finished his drop at Silver, C-Dollars is in the yard, and the passenger train has arrived at Largo Junction. We are going to call that here for this session.
Yay, then I can go get my free pizza.
Free pizza? Why are you getting free pizza?
There's a free pizza tax.
No, I donated blood at a mobile clinic the other day, and they were based in front of a pizza place, so they were giving out coupons for everyone who donated.
That's nice.
Make sure you slow down.
That is one way.
I also got a $15 e-gift card.
I got biscuits.
Hey, I would have taken biscuits too. I like to donate blood whenever I can. It's just when I was still in flight school, you can't do it within 48 hours of when you're going to fly, so it was hard.
Do you think you might need to get a bit more far forward?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Fleet?
Yep.
That'll probably be
Why don't you
fine.
chuck that caboose onto a sidetrack?
Oh, it's just there. I don't know, it's just there.
That's what I'm saying. Just stick it on a sidetrack so it's not in the middle of the switching tracks.
I mean, we don't use all of them, to be fair. Alright, C-Dollars, bring the train to a stop.
Are we going to top up water here or when we get to the top?
Up at Alarka.
Alright.
You still got 1,700 gallons, basically.
Alright.
You want me to put 3 back in the shed?
Yeah, go on, why not?
Alright, that's everyone for this service. Alrighty.
We're just gonna hold here, because fleet's setting down operations for the day.
Yep, I am indeed.
So.
Glad I got to be on for a little while today, at least. The last few weeks I ended up having stuff going on. I do like this small little Pacific. I had one for a while. It was a good little worker.
This one will likely remain.
It's one of those things where it's a good utility locomotive.
It's just exactly what I used it for until I needed. It was going to be my Alarka, but then I thought I basically traded in my 2 starters and this one, because this was my 3rd one, to buy better locomotives for Alarka. So I'm probably, if I'm going to get any diesel, is going to put a switcher up at the top of Alarka to work
Yep.
mine because of how narrow it is.
You hack! You're stealing my ideas!
I've been thinking about that as well, and then you're just saying like, oh, so someone who knows better than me is good at doing it too. That confirms it.
Hey, I never. Wait, don't.
I mean, anyone with any amount of sense is gonna put some kind of switcher or road switcher up at the top of Alarka.
Because that's all you need to run the freight services too. Because it's so short.
Number 10 is recovering her health. She is now less dirty than she was.
See, I'm ultra paranoid. I don't let them go below 80%. I immediately stick them back in.
We don't. You really are stealing my ideas and my operating
I do the
practices.
same thing with the coaches for the extra reputation boost.
Well, that's something we try to do, but it depends on whether or not we can spare them from traffic.
Out of curiosity, what is your guys' safety record right now? Oh, it's only 9.
don't look at it.
Yeah.
It's not there.
We will look at it. We will look at it when things get done.
I'm only sitting at 88 on my railroad right now.
I'm reasonably certain we could push up our reputation a bit if we managed to get passenger equipment condition back up to 100.
We're trying, all right. We're trying. I'm not Martin Luther King.
Which one?
Well, that's weird. You guys haven't built any of the diesel stands.
No, it's not weird. It's just we don't need them.
We don't have any diesel engines.
We're not going to run diesels. We're only going to run out of Alarka.
See, I just like doing all the milestones, so I've just been doing them. I like to see completed milestone. It makes me feel nice. Gives that dopamine hit.
I mean, to be fair, diesel fueling stands are cheap.
They are, especially if you have a good discount on them.
3 years away.
Okay, that's good.
And I don't need to think about those 2 cars that weren't in the right spot at LA anymore.
Right. All stopped, all good?
Aw, that sucks. There's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, but it's not going to do anything on the Switch 2. It's just the upcoming games. That's a little annoying.
Indeed, Sea Daughter's cheese. Sometimes I dream about it.
So the passenger train should have arrived at Alarka Junction. Brilliant, it has. And now
It's been sat at Alarka Junction
and
for
now
a bit.
Chair is just pulling in to the interchange. Or have you arrived, Chair?
Got the momentum.
Wait, what? What the hell?
Oh no!
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Oh my goodness, this man is doing the work. You forgot to wire your train, didn't you?
Huh?
Chair. You do realise that's on an upgrade, right? That's not going to work.
It's flat.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Third
No,
degree
it's
track
not.
grade.
Press shift and slash on the right. What does it tell you?
Oh. Fuck, it is flat.
It is a 0 degree track grade.
You did not give that enough oomph, did you?
Well, I let go of it up near the paperboard because I was trying to get it to go past my engine, but I couldn't stop him. I tried to... You know where that sort of junction is? Off.
Can we shove it?
Space.
Can we shove it? Can we shove it with our minds?
Well, if necessary, I'll just shove it by hand.
To lie beyond my knees.
Why is Cristiano Ronaldo in a fighting game?
It's probably best to not question it.
Right, there goes one.
What? What's got him laughing?
All I hear like perfectly timed as Cher is pushing it. I just hear someone hot mic push it.
It wasn't a hot mic. That was me looking at the Cristiano Ronaldo trailer for Fatal Fury.
Which was perfectly timed. Push, boys, push, push like you mean it.
Push,
push like you mean it. Push like you're the
Shift R, and it'll go.
push like
This
you're the
actually
Zulus
works.
at Rock Drift.
The bridge over the
This
river
actually
Kwai.
works.
Did you lose at Rock's Drift?
Not that one. They did, but
Yeah,
shut up.
If you press Shift R, it
It's
pushes
Wanda's
car.
the one they won.
Push it.
I like how we're just
If you
like.
hold down Shift and mash R, it
Shove it. More shoving.
Push it
See?
real good.
Hey, we did it then.
Excellent. How much moolah did we earn? Oh, that's okay. That's not so bad, I guess.
$5.
they all arrived individually. We've got like $300.
That's right. Okay, Cher, leave it where it is. We're tying down. Just leave her where she is for now.
Park it.
Right. You know what? We can end this with a nice image. Everyone stand in front of the locomotive, and I'll take. I'll also bring myself down as well. 1 second.
Which locomotive?
Number 7. We're all literally here in front of number 7. Everyone stand. Actually, yeah, we'll do it here. 1 second. Yeah, we'll do it here.
No, teleport me. There we go.
Hang on. I wanna. No, I wanna.
Like the Polar Express.
I can't. Like, I can't bring my camera down here. Why won't it let me bring my camera down here? Oh, did I do that? I've moved my camera too many times.
Select number 7.
I know, OC Dollars. I just thought about that. The problem is I may have just broken the game by moving my camera too many times.
Wait, that's why we can't have nice things.
Shut up. It's fine. I'm fairly certain.
I'm the only one here without a hat.
That whistle is gonna drive me nuts.
Oh, I stopped blowing the whistle a while ago.
It's still going for me.
Okay, you'll have to select the unit and then just press a whistle button and it'll kill.
We're waiting for Fleet's PC at this moment.
Yeah.
I think
seemed more like a safety valve there for a second.
I think I may have actually just made Railroader not respond.
Well, we'll just wait.
It's not gonna.
And if it comes to it, I'll get a knife.
It's not gonna fix.
Shift tab twice.
That's not gonna work.
What you got to lose?
4 out of 6 people here have glasses.
That literally
5
made
out
it.
of 6
See,
people
Dollars,
here
that
have
literally
hats.
made it worse. Thank you.
Well, you
literally
would have
made
known
it
that
worse.
unless you tried it.
Although only about half of them have.
Why did you suggest that?
Gloves.
Well, you wouldn't know what would happen until you tried it.
Why did you do that? That made it worse. I don't even know what that did. What did that do?
I don't know. I can only see what's on your screen.
Yeah, that literally made it. No. What does Shift Tab do? All that did is made it actually officially just crash now.
Oh, Shift tab goes back to your desktop, like as in minimizes it.
No, that's Alt Tab.
Or Alt Escape.
I don't know what Shift Tab did, but it.
Shift tab's for Steam.
No wonder. I pressed it twice to get. Yeah, the game's just locked up. So thank you everyone for watching. That's.